Observant tone. High-effort labor often fails to correlate with high-level wealth. Millions of people work to the point of physical exhaustion every day, yet their net worth remains stagnant, while others appear to accumulate capital with minimal visible friction. Niccolo Machiavelli spent his life analyzing this friction. He functioned as a strategist for the ruling class, providing a cold-blooded framework for how kings build, defend, and expand their influence. The strategies found in his text Il Principe reveal a persistent truth. The dynamics used to seize a throne are identical to the mechanics of modern wealth. Money operates on a set of logic-based laws. Without understanding them, an individual remains a tool in someone else's financial strategy. Moving from a victim of the system to a master of it requires discarding emotional decision-making in favor of a calculated, long-term playbook. Cash is indifferent to human struggle. It responds only to how it is deployed. When decisions are driven by anger, social pressure, or the need for immediate comfort, money flows away from the individual and toward more logical actors. This diagram illustrates the cost of short-term thinking. Frequent downward spikes represent the drainage of capital for immediate gratification. Contrast this with the right side, where patient retention allows for compound interest, the mathematical process where accumulated earnings generate their own profit. Warren Buffett utilized this exact brand of detached, long-term calculation to build his empire. The data in this chart shows that Buffett's wealth did not grow linearly. He achieved 99% of his total net worth after his 60th birthday. His success was a result of 3 decades of holding positions, while others cashed up for temporary gains. Controlling the mind means choosing a period of restriction today to ensure a future of self-reliance. In any market, how you are perceived dictates the opportunities you receive. Presenting yourself as a low-value actor invites exploitation, while projecting competence and scarcity commands a premium. Indiscriminate generosity often yields resentment rather than loyalty. When resources are given too easily, their value evaporates, and the treasury of the giver is depleted without any strategic return. Maintaining firm boundaries and walking away from bad deals is more profitable than being liked. Respect ensures that contracts are honored and payments are made on time. Machiavelli's concept of stealth wealth suggests true power is most effective when quiet. Reducing visibility prevents others from measuring your strength or targeting your assets. Social financial strategy involves a strict audit of who is allowed to access your time and who is permitted to see the true extent of your resources. High-interest consumer debt functions as a modern mechanism of control. Small monthly payments mask the long-term loss of future earning power. Struggle is fueled by borrowing for depreciating goods, whereas wealth is built using capital to acquire assets generating a cash surplus. This network tree represents a secure financial architecture. Relying on a single income source is a structural vulnerability. By branching into independent revenue streams, the system remains operational even if one pathway is compromised. Survival also requires constant adaptation to new information. Companies like Kodak and Blockbuster failed, not because they lacked money, but because they refused to pivot when their market environment shifted. Protecting your position means treating new data as a shield against a changing market. The financial system is indifferent to personal narratives. It does not factor in your background, your past hardships, or the fairness of your situation. Success in this brutal environment is measured by a single, unforgiving metric: the precise execution of calculated moves. Stop waiting for external validation or a change in circumstances. Identify one of these laws and integrate it into your decision-making today. By keeping your strategy private and your execution silent, you prevent outside interference from disrupting your progress. This silence creates a protective barrier, allowing you to build the resources necessary for true sovereignty, the ability to operate entirely on your own terms.